This is Jon M.
Hey, I'm Josh Koo.
And I'm Trigg Brown. We're at Winsun Restaurant.
Here celebrating the release of Wicked for Good with House and OpenTable. So I grew up in a Chinese restaurant in Los Altos, California, in the Silicon Valley in the 80s and 90s, and that environment was a beautiful place to grow up. People are like, oh, can you cook? Not really, because when you're the son of a chef, you get fed. I loved going to the restaurant after it closed, and they'd have all the best dishes there that the chefs would eat. Oh my, those soups were amazing. I'm not sure how healthy it was, but it was really good. My hero was the guy in the back. And my dad would be back there with all the chefs with the wok, and it would be steamy and all the stuff, and he has scars from the oil burns. 56 years later, my dad still works at 82 years old. And now when I go back, I want the normal things that I got as a kid. So the pot stickers are amazing. The chicken salad is amazing. They're not the most complicated dishes, but they're my comfort food. When I was working on my first movie, Step Up to the Streets, one dancer came in, this guy with long hair and a beanie and his backpack on, and he tap danced for us, and I thought it was so cool because it was like a street dance. And we became so close that he eventually became my roommate. He just choreographed Wicked and Wicked for Good. I love that we got to grow from a moment where we were both just basically kids making movies to doing it at the highest scale.
Think of what we could do together.
So we met 15 plus years ago. My good friend was Trigg's upstairs neighbor, and we'd hang out in the backyard. Trigg would be cooking.
Josh started taking me to eat in Flushing. And eating together is literally how we formed our deeper friendship over Taiwanese food.
What do you guys do when you hang out and you're not cooking or talking about the restaurant?
We need to hang out more. I think what we would do is maybe go to a basketball game, maybe a Knicks Celtics basketball game. And what else?
These are chicken wontons, so it's like chicken livers, hearts, and gizzards.
Yes.
They're like seasoned and then ground, and they have like a velvety texture.
You're making me way too hungry.
When Josh took me to Taiwan for my first time, and we were just having such a good time connecting with like places, people, eating at Rutsal spots, drinking beer, like really feeling kind of what it was like to be eating in Taiwan.
So good.
As we approached our decision to open, talking about food, thinking about it through a lens where, maybe people that haven't tried Taiwanese food or, won't venture out would want to see or would be interested in trying.
Yes.
Doing it?
Let's do it.
With gloves?
No. Right?
Yeah.
You're just going to go for it.
Yeah, respect.
You guys go for it.
Here.
I want to see how you do it first.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
I grew up eating a lot of frozen chicken sandwiches and lasagna. This restaurant, represented an opportunity for me to educate myself on a much deeper level.
Opening this business satisfied some of our goals to connect with people in our community.
I love that because, when growing up in a restaurant, all my friends who I thought it might be weird that they, when they see me bring Chinese food to school, when I brought them to the restaurant, it was like a freaking party. We got all the food, they got to order whatever they want. So it was this bridge between cultures and generations. I remember my parents had to do a presentation on Chinese New Year, and I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh no, this is gonna be a disaster. They brought all their chefs, they did lion dancing, and they brought all these dishes after I was like the most popular kid in school. And it like really bridged that. So for me, especially as I get older, I look at the food, that's the love language, and I get to do that in my movies.
We're gonna be doing this when we're 82 years old, and I hope we get to look back like, remember when we went to Winsun and we were all so young and innocent? Look, we made it, we did okay. I can't wait to share the movie with you guys. But when you watch it, when you see Cynthia, when you see Ari, we are all telling our own personal stories within this bigger fantasy.